boss, the hospital people are asking for the initial deposit. Okay, even though I'm saying I'm already having an insurance policy, even then the hospital guys are actually saying, boss, you have to pay the insurance, the initial deposit. Why should I pay? If at all I need to pay that initial deposit, why should I have actually taken the insurance policy itself? I would have paid it directly, right? Okay. This is most of the people, they come back to us, they ask what to do. Okay. Let me just tell you. Let me just put the same situation from a different perspective. This is from the hospital perspective. Okay. If you look into their situation over here, the situation is the hospital people, they are not sure whether you will get the approval or not. That is the bottom line first. They don't know what are the conditions which, what are the conditions which are there in the policy which you have purchased. Right? They don't know anything. They know how to treat you. They don't know how to, what are the conditions which are there in the policy. They are not bothered about what conditions which are there in your policy. Okay. So because they are not clear enough on how much of approval which you are going to get it, so they will ask for an initial deposit until you get an approval. So this is one reason. Second thing, they are also not sure on what are the non-payables which are going to be there under your policy terms. Okay, though the IRDA has actually given the non-payable items as a list. Now this is a good thing which has been done by the regulator, because now they have actually given a listed printed, I think almost around 198 listed items are there which are non-payable by any of the insurance company under the medical insurance policies, not payable. Okay, so but at the same time they even don't know whether if there is any co-payment which is there, or there is any kind of a disease-based capping which is there under your policy. So they really don't know what is the total amount which is going to be deducted or which is not going to be paid by the insurance company. So these are the reasons, and we have also seen, so it is not not so good even from the hospital perspective. The reason, because people, once they are in an emergency condition, they always say, boss, please take care of my loved one in an emergency condition. But once the treatment is done, they'll say the same thing to the same doctors and to the same hospital. They'll say, no, I can't pay this much of amount. I never thought this is the amount that you are going to charge. So they are not sure whether you'll be paying the amount which need to be paid the moment the treatment is done. So they are seeing n number of cases like this. So these are the reasons why the hospital people, they'll ask for an initial deposit. And they are also human beings. When we actually say about when we actually give the clarity about our policy to them, and when we say that this is the amount what I am going to get under the policy, and we will if we even assure them that if at all anything to be paid at the end, we are going to pay, then most of the hospitals, they also don't take, they waive off that initial deposit. And we have helped out so many people in their claims processing, and we could able to waive it off in the initial situation itself. So this is quite possible, and it is actually, we need to look into both the sides. And even if we pay, and once we get the approvals, the hospital people, they are good enough to return back our money. And we have seen such cases also. Okay, so this is how the situation turns up. So